Hi, I'm Chris Jr., and welcome to the Rocky and Derrick Show. Today, I'm subbing in for Derrick. If you like our interviews, please like and subscribe. And if you want to become a sponsor, visit our website, rockyandderrickshow.com, and visit our photo and video galleries. Today, we're interviewing the One Keon.
What's up, everybody?
Build. How long have you been doing gospel rap?
For about 4 years.
Oh, that was easy.
Do you write your own lyrics?
Yeah, I feel like it's weird for rappers that don't write their own lyrics. So yeah, I write my own lyrics.
Do you rap by yourself?
Most of the time, but not all the time. I have friends who do the same thing as me, so no.
Which song do you like the best of yours?
That's a really hard question. Yeah, I like all of them. But which ones do I like the best?
Top 3.
Top 3. That's hard to do too. I have to do like top 10.
Okay, top 10.
All right, fine.
I made like 60, 70 songs, probably. Probably more. But top, let me try to just choose some off the top. Work For It, by Bread Alone. All Need, Whatever I Do, Tear It Down. I could just keep naming some, so those are ones for now.
So do you like make your own song, or do you like take some from like the other gospel music?
I make my own stuff. It's original. I might use beats that other people make sometimes, buy a beat from somebody and use that. But most of the time, here lately, I've been making it all myself.
So, did you start this in high school and then it just became something for you, or did you start when you got out of high school?
That's a good question. Actually, in high school, I would say my senior year, that's when I realized I could make music. It was like I got a new phone, and it had an app on it. Well, I found an app, and with the app, I learned how to just make songs. I was like, this is so cool. But then in college, that's when I used my gifts, and I started using it for God and making Christian rap. So, yeah.
What does BBA stand for?
Oh, BBA. BBA stands for By Bread Alone. By Bread Alone. BBA.
What does that mean?
I got it from a scripture. Matthew chapter 4, verse 4. Jesus said, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God. So I took that BBA part, by bread alone, made an album, inspired off the scripture. So
Do you perform in front of crowds?
I do.
What is the biggest crowd you performed in front of?
If I counted, I would have a good answer for you, but I don't. In the hundreds. I don't know how many hundreds though. Maybe 200. That might be a good number. I know definitely more than 100, but something like that. 100, 200, something like that.
What is the smallest crowd you ever performed in front of?
Smallest. There's been some small ones. How small?
I don't know, like 5 people.
I don't know. I can't imagine it. I want to say that's about right though. About 5 people. Sounds right.
At home.
You said at home?
Probably.
No, like in real life at an event. There's been some really small events. Just not many people came out to. Yeah.
Do you travel a lot?
Here lately, I have been traveling a lot more. I get to a lot of times, in the past maybe 2 years, it was a lot in Greensboro that I did, but now, I'm moving out more. Actually, tomorrow I'm going to Yanceyville. The weekend before that, I was in Bryson City, which is in the mountains. About a month ago, I was in D.C., so getting to travel a lot more here lately. It's pretty fun.
Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Like the place and not just like the street.
Yeah, Washington, D.C.
I need to be specific, because some people just be like, no, I mean the street. How do you spell your name?
Keon.
I thought it would be Kyeon.
Who is your favorite rapper
Who is my favorite rapper?
besides you?
I'm not my favorite rapper. So, it would have to be. It's hard to choose, but only 2 people come to mind. Eshawn Burgundy and KB. They're both gospel Christian rappers. So,
What's your favorite song?
my wife asked me this the other day. And I don't know. I like too many songs to choose one. I would say one of my favorite though is At the Cross. It's like a hymn. So if you go to a church with a hymn book, you'll find it in there somewhere. At the Cross. That's my favorite. One of my favorite songs.
Oh.
So further in your career, would you like to do collabs with bigger rappers like the Migos?
Not the Migos, because we talk about two different things, you know. I definitely want to collaborate with people who have the same goal with their music as me. So yeah, definitely bigger name people. Definitely.
Do a lot of people like your music in church?
It changes with the place. Sometimes, you know, I can see people's face and they don't really like it. And there's sometimes people that do like it. And then sometimes people that look like they don't like it do like it. So it's weird. But overall, it's okay. It's not bad, you know. And actually, a lot of the events that I do, churches invite me out to. So I guess I could say the church. And once they get to know me, once they hear what I'm talking about, they like it.
Do you want to do concerts outside of the country?
I do, but I kind of have a slight fear of airplanes, getting on an airplane. I know I'm going to have to do it one day, probably soon, but I do. Yeah.
I'm scared of airplanes too.
Hey, I don't blame you, man. That takeoff, I don't want to do it.
You break it, you buy it. Is this the first time you ever got an interview?
Yeah, first interview. Has there been another interview? If it has, it was definitely not in this format. This is great, but no.
Is this your first interview getting interviewed by kids?
Absolutely. I'm gonna remember this. My first interview, 2 kids. That's what's up.
How can people get in contact with you?
You about to say that? You can get in contact with me on social media and my email address. So on social media, just type the @ the One Keon, TheOneKeon, and email address is theonekeon@gmail.com.
Who inspired you to do this?
2 people. One, God, and my granddad also inspired me to do this.
Are there other rappers in your family?
Other rappers in my family. There's got to be. Oh yeah, there's a few in my family. Yeah, I can think of one off the top, but there's probably more. I'm pretty sure there's more. A lot of people rap.
Who is your top 2 rappers that are girls?
Okay. Shout out to these 2 women because they dope. Jasmine Grace and Faith. If you don't know who they are, Jasmine Grace and Faith, please look them up. You could probably find my social media and find them, but they're great female rappers.
Do you have your own clothing, like the One Keon shirts? And
I'm working on clothing. I'm not gonna necessarily put my name on it like that, but I'm gonna put different like phrases that will resonate with me, and I hope resonate with other people to encourage people, you know. So to be a billboard for Jesus. So yeah, in the future, I'm working on it.
In your own words, what kind of advice would you give to kids?
What kind of advice would I give to the kids? Focus on what really matters in life, that being God and the purpose that He gave you, and go hard for that. Do that. Don't waste your time fooling with other stuff. Live your life for God. That's the best thing you could ever do. Ever.
Well, that's it for today, guys. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and if you want to become a sponsor, go to our website, RockyandDerrickShow.com. Oh, one more thing. Make sure you go on our website, RockyandDerrickShow.com, to vote on who do you like best, Rocky, which everybody knows it's me, or Derrick. One more thing. Who would you vote for?
Who would I vote for? I can't choose one. It wouldn't be right.
You're not gonna just choose.
I can't. I'd say both. Rocky and Derrick. Hey, that's my vote.
Bye bye.